Yeah, hi. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, what I'm trying to do basically this week, I already just recorded something basically based off like about this generation and shit. I'm doing basically something about like relating to the year 2020 and like the decades and whatever the hell. I'm planning to upload this video after a video I'm planning to make soon, which is about basically the whole decade of about 2010 and why it sucked about wrestling in WWE. But basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just basically want to talk about how, basically, after how fucking the year 2010s and for God's sakes, like how it fucking the decade 2010 sucked, especially for wrestling. Let's be fucking honest, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestling's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. Okay? A lot of stupid shit happened freaking over the years in 2000 and fucking tens. Okay? And because of shit that happened in 2010s, and let's be fucking honest, wrestling really fucking died during the 2010s decade. Sure, it died in a way, like fucking wrestling really stopped being good when, the whole Benoit shit. You can blame fucking Benoit, the whole Benoit situation crap, because of fucking that shit, it fucking ruined WWE how it was and shit. But because of that, yeah, it led to fucking 2010 sucking, like, fucking direction that WWE was heading. We had fucking stupid shit going on and crap like that, became PG, not catering, not being edgy, fucking, fucking catering to more of kids and shit like that, But, like, if anything, let's be fucking honest. The 2020s is gonna suck even more. And it's gonna probably be even worse than the early 2010s. If you really think about it, the early 2010s were not as bad as, for God's sakes, as the late 2010s. Okay, let's be fucking honest. Because I want to add that, like, yeah, the early, because like, let's be honest. What we were really complaining about in the 2010s decade is that how WWE was so PG. It was PG. Literally only because it was PG. But you guys gotta remember, there were still stars back then. You had guys like Edge. You had Triple H. You had Shawn Michaels. You had fucking Undertaker available. You had Batista. You had fucking goddamn John Cena. You had Rant. You had the top stars at the time who, they didn't make wrestling that fucking goddamn terrible. And so that's why I'll go on to say the early days of PG era are better than definitely today. It is. Because for God's sake, now it's fucking like, look what you have now. There's no stars. Even during the early days of the PG era, for God's sakes, at least you had stars. At least there were stars in fucking goddamn the fucking PG era. You know what I mean? Like, for God's sake, there were some stars that actually were pushing. You had the established stars at the time. You had the main eventers. And you actually were doing some storylines that were still good. And plus, around the 2010s decade, like the early days, you have occasional good storylines going on. Good characters fucking wrestling each other. You still had good matches at the time, too. Even if it was PG. I'm a far believer that PG rating isn't a problem. Even though it would be cool if WWE would be TV-14 at times, and they would actually be more edgier, and maybe like when they have fucking, let's say matches like Hell in a Cell and shit, they would use blood, they would have blood, and it would be nice to actually see women doing hot shit again. Unfortunately, we have so many She-Hulks now, so that's the thing. We're gonna get fucking we're having more She-Hulks, fucking, we're gonna have this fucking shitty women's bullshit. We're appealing to fucking cucks and faggots now, these white knight cucks and faggots. You can blame fucking Smarks because of how fucking, when they like the whole fucking shit with the whole, they fucking, they fucking, for some reason became fans. I don't know why. I don't know how they fucking became fans of wrestling. But, it all started with the crowd after WrestleMania 29. Fucking these fucking Raw crowds have to hijack shows and acting fucking gay and shit, liking stupid shit. You know what I mean? Because of fucking that shit. Because of fucking goddamn, like, them hijacking shows, we had to have fucking goddamn, the whole bullshit with Smarks hijacking fucking the Royal Rumbles by fucking hating on Batista shit. They wanted Precious Bryan. Let's be fucking honest. Like the Smark was just said. The fucking pipe bomb, fucking awakened the Smarks. The fucking Daniel Bryan fucking WrestleMania moment empowered the Smarks, and yet it is fucking true because for God's sakes, they are fucking appealing to fucking fans who are these fucking neck bearded mongoloid Cheeto eating fucking fat neck beard anime loving hentai loving mongoloid retard Smarks because they came to those fans because they cater to them and fucking said like especially when they're fucking pushing guys that they like because they relate to them because they like losers. That's what they are. They like losers. These fans. They like losers that look like them already because they're losers themselves. Because they want that shit. That's why it fucking ruined wrestling. Whatever fuck. But because of this, we are catering to them now more than ever. They're these full of fucking these indie midget fucking cucks like faggots and shit, these metrosexual male fucks, and these She-Hulk women. Because of that shit, we have that shit going on in wrestling. It ain't gonna get better, ladies and gentlemen. Plus the fucking fact that the fucking creative writing sucks, the wrestler sucks. Oh, it's all creative as fuck, but guess what? It doesn't help when the wrestlers are gay themselves and they don't look like, can you really make Finn Balor badass? Like, no, he's gay. All these wrestlers look like fucking goddamn fags. They don't look like real wrestlers. They don't look like wrestlers at all. They can't wrestle for shit. They're not even doing wrestling moves for fuck's sakes. They're doing kicks and flips and shit. They can't tell stories. They can't fucking build up crap. No characters at all. Fucking, they're not badasses, and the fucking fact that the women are main eventing and doing all this fucking bullshit, just She-Hulk shit, no attractive women doing hot shit or winning. The fact that you have hot women like Mandy Rose, and you're not giving them the women's titles retarded, and you're not having them do hot shit and shit. Like, who gives a fuck? Oh, it's demeaning to women. Like, fuck off. Like, fuck this fucking, and that's, you can blame society itself. You can blame how society thinks, because they think it's demeaning, and it's fucking bad for men to have good things, you know? Because this is all, though, like it or not, it is a male-dominant brand. Men like this shit. We want fucking goddamn good shit. Like, so who cares if it's demeaning to women? Like, that's what people want, you know what I mean? Like, wrestling's not supposed to be about fucking goddamn all this stupid shit. My God. But now, because of that, because of the damage that's been done in the last decade, watch, the damage has been done, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see wrestling getting better, unfortunately. All the wrestlers that we all grew up and loved, are gone. It's not because, like, we're watching the eyes of a childhood, like, we're stuck in the past. It's not being stuck in the past. This is good stuff. It's good stuff. Good wrestling is good fucking wrestling. But the fact that wrestling sucks now, where there's literally nothing good, and the only things that is good are the part-timers, what does that tell you? And, like, this is why I fucking, like I just said in my fucking goddamn video where I was talking about the Ruthless Aggression Era documentary, where WWE is literally contradicting themselves. Like, they're fucking, like, nobody knows or cares about the stars nowadays, because they get contradicted, because, guess what? They're not believable. They're not credible to fucking beat guys like Austin, Taker, and shit, but guess what? You know what the sad thing about the WCW stars at the time? They are more credible than fucking goddamn all these wrestlers now that look like fucking tar beards. You know what I mean? They can't fucking wrestle for shit. They don't even look like wrestlers. Holy shit. You know, what does that fucking tell you? Fucking Buff Bagwell would make a better world champion than fucking Ricochet. That's not for damn sure. My lord. Mark Jindrak looks credible than Ricochet and Finn Balor. Oh my God. Like, what does that fucking tell you? It just, like, so that's just a quick video about this. I'm just saying, like watch, in a few years, we're gonna see guys like fucking, you know, part-timers like fucking goddamn Undertaker, who's gonna retire soon. He will. Fucking Brock Lesnar's gonna probably retire soon. Fucking Triple H is gonna retire soon. The Rock is already retired. Stone Cold is done. Fucking, and you know what's gonna be sad too? Our favorite wrestlers that we grew up, like, are sadly in the old age, they're gonna probably die, unfortunately, gonna pass away. Like, let's be for real, ladies and gentlemen. Guys like Ric Flair is gonna probably fucking, even though I'm not trying to sound sad or like be mean and shit, but, like, let's be fucking honest. Guys like Ric Flair is gonna probably die in this decade, and I don't want to say that, but it's gonna be a darn shame. God forbid, and God forbid maybe Vince McMahon, but, like, you know, fuck y'all motherfuckers that want Vince McMahon dead. You know, don't get me wrong, the guy's out of touch, but you guys think you can make a better show too? Like, give me a fucking break. Don't get me wrong. Vince McMahon, you know, he's just as full as a lot of people, but for God's sake, after all, the guy did help make Wrestling Warriors today, you know? He did have guts and didn't make a good show. You know, if anything, I do also blame guys like Triple H. Even though I love Triple H, don't get me wrong, I love him as a wrestler, but I'm telling you, this NXT problem is a problem. Like, because of this NXT mentality where you're being a glorified indie fan, you're having an indie mentality that is killing wrestling, gentlemen. Watch. Now we're having NXT being at WrestleMania. Now it's all these NXT guys in the main roster and shit, and you're making NXT a third brand. AEW's a thing. You're having transgenders becoming champions. Like, what the fuck is happening? What is wrong? Like, it's not just WWE. It's also the entire landscape of wrestling. It sucks. Fucking Tessa Blanchard's the women's the fucking world champion. Oh my god, what is wrong with this world? And watch, we're gonna have gay wrestlers, more gay wrestlers than ever, more trainees, no real legitimate wrestlers, more lower ratings. Like, watch, they'll get a lower rating than a 1. They'll probably get more lower ratings than a 1. And I'll be like, watch, in this decade, the 1 ratings will be the best they can get. And if they ever have like a reunion episode, cause trust me, they're gonna do a lot of reunion episodes because of this. They're gonna probably have to stay. The best they're gonna get is a 2. Watch. My God, just watch. Like, it's gonna be a lot of shitty wrestlers, more She-Hulks, more fucking shitty indie fucks. Like, don't get me. I know you have to start somewhere. Don't get me fucking wrong. You have to start somewhere when you're wrestling. But for God's sakes, when they have it's the thing, the indie mentality. When you have the indie mentality where they just do kicks and flips shit, don't have a character, are not like a badass, that's a problem. That's why I say it's an indie problem. It's an indie mentality. And unfortunately, that shit is happening in NXT, and it's gonna fucking happen in fucking goddamn the main roster soon, because of this decade. And watch, wrestlers will keep getting worse and worse. No more good stars anymore. You know, no cool stars. The only star you're going to probably have is Reigns, but watch, he's going to probably have to put over fucking your Smarks and Lights because you guys complain about, oh, he's boring talent and shit, and he sucks, yet the fucking your talent sucks just as much as him. My God. It's just like boring TV. Watch, your fucking show's going to get more boring. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking make Raw 4 hours, my lord, and probably SmackDown 3 hours. Hopefully, God forbid not to. My God. Yeah, the fucking goddamn 2020 is not going to look good for wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, because it just won't. You have to fucking know that. It just won't, ladies and gentlemen. That's just how I fucking see it, unfortunately. You know, even though I hope it gets better, but because of the damage that's been done, it's not going to get better. Just watch fucking just the fun of wrestling is going to be done. And it's going to lead to even more actual fucking wrestling fans be done with wrestling. Like, already guys like fucking, you know, guys who were into YWC before, they used to fucking love watching wrestling and shit. They're like gone for a reason. You wonder why all these great YouTubers and why YouTube is dead. Even though, don't get me wrong, YouTube's at full too, but like for God's sakes, watch. Like, a lot of people are going to be done for good. I might be done, I don't know, but just like the only thing that's keeping me watching is like some of the cool dudes. Like, there's barely any good guys currently though. That's the thing too. You have to realize that. Watch, the career probably gets worse and worse. More worse storylines. You're gonna probably get shitty wrestling. More of this fucking just wrestling could get better or gonna get worse. I hope it gets better, but it's like you're trying to fix something that's deader than dead already. You know. So, I don't know what else to say. I'm just keeping it real. Motherfuckers got a big muscles, got a big abs, got a big black couch, a fucking big from the couch, and drink the soda in a wine glass. Or in this case, a stylish glass. So magnificent. Let me pour it up. Line them up, ladies and gentlemen. Whoosh, whoosh, cheers. As I don't gotta say, until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. One more thing I want to add, but yeah, fuck the fans who are the fucking types of fans now, the Smarky fans now. Just fuck everything. Everything that's like bad now is gonna get worse. So that's why I have to say, like, watch, wrestling's not gonna get better. That's all I have to say in general. So watch. It's like, you know, for the reason why you guys complain about wrestling, it's just gonna get worse from here. You know, it's gonna get worse. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Peace, people. Yeah, bye.